All right, so I'm listening to everything they're saying about, you know, these Epstein files, and they releasing them with a lot of stuff redacted. It's sickening to even look at with all the stuff redacted. But when you read through some of this stuff that they released, it's sickening to hear. You're talking about where some parts of it is talking about the president testing young girls to see how much of a virgin they are with finger placement and stuff like that. I don't even want to get into it or say it exactly the way it's said, but y'all need to go read this stuff and see it for yourself. But my thoughts on it is that this is just to appease the public because nobody's getting arrested, nobody's going to jail. I don't hear nothing about any any charges being filed against anybody. It seemed like all this stuff. It seemed like this was just to appease people, and a lot of names got redacted, but nobody's going to jail. Like you had these young girls being taken advantage of by these powerful individuals, and you got all kinds of names at these parties, stars from all walks of life. I mean, you got names like Ellen DeGeneres popping up. You got names like Jay-Z popping up. You got names like Oprah Winfrey popping up. You got names like Elon Musk popping up. You got all these names of all these powerful people, and it doesn't really surprise me that nobody's going to jail, that nobody's getting arrested. Like, where's the justice at for these young girls, man? And it's just wild to me. I don't get it. I don't get it because in this society, it's saying that long as you got money, you got power. You above the law. That's basically what it's saying. Long as you got money, you above the law. You could do whatever you want and you can skate. That's basically what it's saying. Read between the lines. They released all this stuff, millions of documents, even videos. They even released a video of Epstein questioning whether he's the devil or not in an interview. You got to go watch that. That's wild. The reporter asked him, "Are you the devil?" And he joked and said, "I have a mirror." And the reporter had to say, "Well, I'm serious." And he thought it was a joke. Somebody asked me, "Am I the devil?" And this is after charges was leveled against him. Like, what are we doing here? But the only one to be charged is Elaine Maxwell and Epstein. And Epstein, he skated his charges because he died, committed suicide, or he was murdered. But he doesn't have to face these charges. Now, where do these girls go? Where do they go to get justice when we couldn't protect them as a society? Now showing that society is not going to do nothing. Nothing's going to happen to anybody besides Elaine. She's the only one. The only smoking gun to get charges pressed against her. But all these stars' names is up in these paperwork, and none of them get pressed. None of them get pressed for nothing. They just skate away. It's me personally. I think that these individuals, who of course are grown women now, just come forward and put the names out there yourself. Tell your story. Stop waiting for the government to do it for you. Tell your story. You got enough platforms out there, YouTube and everything, where you could tell your story. People will listen. TikTok. Well, I can't even say TikTok because they take your post down for merely nothing, just saying Donald Trump's name. So I won't even say, TikTok, but YouTube. Go on YouTube and tell your story. But get it out there. Say the name. Say their names. Make them respect you. Make them understand what you went through. Because from what it looks like to me, Department of Justice ain't doing it. Donald Trump ain't doing it. Nobody else is doing it. Nobody else is holding these people responsible. Nobody. They could give a damn about these young girls. You know, and I'm just sick. I'm just sick about it all because, you know, what if that was my daughter? I got a daughter. What if that was your daughter? How would you feel that these people done these things to them, used them and abused them, treated them like just objects? And this is your daughter. This is your teenage daughter, your young, innocent daughter. Got used by these powerful, disgusting individuals. I'm just saying, I don't like it. I felt like they just released it for the sake of releasing it because nothing's going to happen. Nothing's going to happen. Not one thing going to happen to nobody in these papers. That's why they redacted everything, because they blocking out. They could protect them, but they ain't protecting the innocent. What happened to protecting the innocent? Ain't nobody gonna do that. They don't care, because these people got this, so they got power. They can skate, and you know, you are who you are. So you get to do what you want in this society. And, you know, just to hear Donald Trump tell a reporter, you know, you are the worst reporter, saying that this female was the worst reporter. And I hate to hear the way he talked to women. And that tells me right there, that's a smoking gun for me. The way he talked to women, talked down to women, call them names and everything. That tells you a lot about his character. But yet, this is our president. But this one reporter asked him a question about the Epstein files, and he basically told her, you need to get on with it, with life. Ain't nobody thinking about that. Ain't nobody thinking about that. Many young girls got taken advantage of and nobody thinking about that. But yet, this is what he ran his presidency on, to bring out, you know, expose all this stuff. But now, once he in office, ain't nobody thinking about that. Wow. That's crazy. But MAGA, you're the only ones to blame for this, because this is your president. And this what y'all gonna stand for? Is this called Make America Great Again? Is this great? What's great about this? MAGA? What's great about this? This dude couldn't give a damn. But y'all gonna look past that, because long as he, you know, stomping for the white man, y'all good. Making America white again, y'all good. That's what it seemed like to me, personally. Y'all don't care about nothing else. But these was young white girls that was taken advantage of. What y'all gonna do about that? Y'all ain't gonna protect y'all young white girls? Hey, man, I don't know. Y'all tell me. Am I right or am I wrong about my thoughts? But think about what Trump did when he got into office. He forced the hand to pass bills where he's a president. You can't press charges against a sitting president. He knew this. He knew this. That's why he did that. See, Trump out here playing chess. Y'all playing checkers. Trump playing chess. That's why so much is going on. He doing so much because he trying to keep y'all away from looking at the obvious. With these, he didn't want y'all even talking about the Epstein files. No, he was willing to shut down the government because he didn't want y'all to talk about the Epstein files, because he knew his name is in it. You got videos and pictures of him snuggling up against this man. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Am I wrong? Am I right? What do y'all think? I want to know what the people think. Hit me up. I'm out. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Peace to y'all, and I love y'all.